Hello, my name is Karen Vera, and we're going to talk about the social responsibility in our careers, our life, and in general. We're going to start with Santiago.
Hi, I'm going to ask some questions in this kind of debate, and I'm going to start with Nicole. The first question is, what does social responsibility consist of?
I think that it means that individuals and companies have the duty to act in the best interest of the world and the environment in general. And I think that social responsibility requires a lot of individuals, companies, families, mm, a lot of organizations. I think it's a must to understand what is social responsibility and to get it in the correct way. The next question will be for Karen. And what benefits do you think that social responsibility brings?
Well, in general, I think that social responsibility give us a lot of things. The first of all is uh, the reason to take care of our world, our society. We know that it's important because it's the place where we are. It's our stability. So it's really important to take care of this, to have this present in our life, in our everything, our everyday, and in every action because it is a part of our lives and our stability in general.
Yes, for
Well,
sure.
the next question is for Santiago. Santiago, do you think that responsibility, social responsibility, is important for the future?
Yeah, of course, I think that this new topic it's so new, repeating words. I think in the past nobody talked about this, and as we continue to the future, more and more companies and people start thinking about all of these responsibilities, think about the environment, about other people, and all of these kind of human, if you can say it, questions, and be more and be a better person with the world. Yeah. So, what responsibilities does the university have to do, Nicole?
I think that the university in general has lots of responsibilities because they create basically the the people that it's going to work in the next generation. But I think that something that's really important is that they are generators of knowledge. They have the responsibility to keep health, safety, the students. Also, I think it's really important to understand that universities have to have a global environment, which it means to be open-minded to every situation and every new generation that is coming. And also something that is really important is to give the world positive leaders that can lead the next governments, companies, and heads of family. I think that's something important. The next question will be for Karen. And do you believe raising people with sense of social responsibility is important?
Yeah, I think that it's important, really important, because as I said before, the social responsibility is something that it's present in our life, in our present, in our everything. Well, we need to have a new generations with that sense of social responsibility because the present we have things, we have the resources, but we need to keep them for the next generations. We need to think not just in us or what we have with or what we need. We need to work for the others. Social responsibility consists of that, to think in others, to think to the consequence that our actions have. So I think that it's really important to make sense of that in our present and in our next generations.
Yes.
Okay. The next question is for Santiago. Santiago, do you think the universities have the capacity to introduce these ideas successfully in the new students?
Well, this is a tricky question because it's hard to know, you know. Successfully, maybe for some students, but I think it's going to be a good future to all of this because new generations are more often to be open-minded, to think about new ideas, to be more responsible. That little girls and boys talk about how the environment is and how we damage it. So they start doing something for themselves. So I think that universities can leader some people, some students with good ideas. Yeah. Well, I have a final question for both of you because you are studying different careers. So how do you think social responsibility affects your career for each one?
Okay, so I'll go first. I think that social responsibility directly affects my career, that is international business, because social responsibility goes hand to hand with the companies, and not only with the companies, but also with the governments of all the world. And not to be social responsible with the environment, it's something that will, like we said before, it will affect us, the next generation, and that it's affecting us right now. Look how the global, look how the world is like getting destroyed, and look how a disease it's making us stay social distancing only because we are not taking care of these little actions of social responsibility. And I think that this is the most important topic right now, and it's something that we must talk about it and we must treat it seriously.
I'm agree with you. On the other hand, in my career in international relations, well, it's really important to have an stability in between countries, between a society. We need to have a stability in our environment, in our first kind of society and way to uh, treat others. It's really important. It's the first step to have a stability in different countries and different societies and different cultures. So in my career, we have an important uh, sustainable development goals where we have the point of what we need to do to have better societies, better countries, and better ways to have strategies, sorry, to take care of our environment, have stability to establish more relations and have a better work in the future. So it's really important in my career. It's something that we tell, something that we have and we talk about it every day because it's our future, it's our present, and it's the future for the next generations.
Yeah.
And that's all.
Yeah, totally agree. So to conclude this debate, I think that we can tell that all social responsibility uh, come from us, from from each for each person. You can talk about business, about big corporations, but I think that the most important is each one to do our best to improve all the world and be more social responsibilities. So I think this all. If you want to add something, we have a minute or less. So
Well, I think that social responsibility is something that you can do now in a global way. You can do it in your everyday, in your life, with your friends, with your family, with the people that you don't know. It's a way of life and a way of think, and you need to share these ideas with others because it's going to be the best for all, not just for you and your friends. It's something that we have that responsibility, and we need to
Yeah.
have that present.
Yeah, it's something that we all have in common. It's not
Yeah,
just something personal. Yes, for sure. I agree.
Also, so that's all, right?
thank you.
So
Much.
see you.
Bye.
Bye.